know why they don't communicate with each other. It's very good having files in every single office, but unless that person is given and make it a whole, that person doesn't become, well, they're not a non-person, they're just a digit in a drawer.
Well, I had a question about the 111 service. Until a few months ago, if you had the NHS Direct service on 08 45 4647, and you could get tapped directly into people with years of medical experience, but the quality of the service has declined, and the last position is, well, I would be able to take my father into A&E in Cambridge, which is a 17-mile drive, but at least we're guaranteed he'd have attention.
I just want to know why we're not informed more regularly about what's available. The more information you've got, it's better for you.
I can't believe how poor the information is. I hear here people saying, "How'd you go about getting a blue badge? What's this DLA?"
I think they should really advertise it more. It's not advertised. It's like brushed under the carpet.
Where do I turn to for help when
The lack of information and accessibility to it when you first start caring. If it was all together in a pack, or you had someone to come and talk to you about it would make life a lot easier. You have to go and find everything out yourself, and you don't always find it at the time you need it.
There's going to have to be some way where they can get into the public domain how people who need help can get help.
Well, when are they going to get more support for carers? Which is what they need.
What happens if I'm ill? I have a dodgy hip. I'm going to, at some stage, have to start getting myself on the list for hip replacement. I don't know where to go, really. I feel lost at sea.
I've just had an operation and I didn't know where to turn to get any help. I had to turn to family, but they've got their own commitments. So it has been very difficult.
Ageing population, Essex, tendering especially, we've got a big problem looming. Give it another 10 years, it's going to be an interesting place, and I'm still going to be here, and hopefully my wife will still be with me on that situation. I'm not going to tell them where they're going to get their money from, but I think that looking at the bigger picture is to keep looking at everything yearly, and not just worry about the next financial year, but actually work with us.
I could be very cynical about this and say that often when you have these forums, they're very good at laying information on you about how well they're doing and who they're connected with, and it isn't necessarily a forum where they listen to people. Hearing is the key. So if you're asking people what they think, even if it's boring and they're going on, if you've asked, you must listen. That's all.